Awful Me from Whackbag. You need the clip. I heard about this. I haven't heard the actual clip, though, if that makes sense. You need the clip from the Jets, Hard Knocks. Antonio Cromartie. We got it? Oh, you got it? Or I have it? Oh, I got it right here. All right, good. Sorry about that. I'm still waking up. He had a list of his 8 kids, and 4 are 3 years old. He's got 4 kids that are 3 years old.
What?
Have you heard this clip yet?
No.
I hear it's amazing. I'm going to hear this for the first time right now.
All right.
As soon as you leave and get home, you got to be that father figure, you know, that husband.
Well, what's wrong with your hair?
Yeah, Alonzo, who is 5. I have Karis, who is 3. I have my junior, which is 3. I have my daughter, who just turned 3 as of yesterday. I have another son named Tyler. He turns 3 in December. We got another daughter that was born October 16th named London. Another daughter that was born named Leilani, who's 2 years old. And I have my newborn with my wife. Her name is Jersey.
Jersey.
Jesus fuck. Give me a goddamn break.
Well, he can afford it, though.
Yeah, he's going to pay for his kids.
Yeah, he's one of the Jets.
Relax. This one hurts you.
No,
this one's not going to hurt you.
It does. It's just too fucking typical.
This isn't going to hurt you.
It's too typical.
I just don't like the name Jersey.
You don't like the name Jersey?
That's a terrible name for a kid.
Could you just fucking list how many fucking women there are involved in that?
What? Maybe I had quadruples.
How many? How many women?
7.
7 fucking mothers?
In 7 different states.
Just fucking enough already.
Here we go.
Enough.
Here we go.
But this is what I talk about. And I get accused of being a racist. Stop doing this.
But it doesn't affect you.
It does.
You don't even hang out in public
It does affect
anymore.
me. It does affect me. There's no reason for this shit. Could you not do this? How are you supposed to be a father figure, like he said? If I was about to go home and be a father figure.
I just thought...
When there's 7 fucking women.
Why are you getting
Keep
angry?
your dick in your fucking pants.
I think it's just funny.
Oh,
it's a funny
not.
clip that he has 4 3-year-olds.
You know, he could afford it.
That's all I care about.
But for every one like him, there's a fucking 1,000 that are doing the same fucking thing, and the mothers are sitting there on the government till. Enough. Holy shit. Stay with one hose bag, could you?
I don't know if they're on the government tour or just him. What a dummy he is. Why would you, that's like 7 different
Because it's just
payments.
inherent.
Oh, Jesus.
Enough. Let's be fucking honest here for a second.
With athletes,
it's a giant problem. It's a huge problem. Wow. Oh, God, enough.
Who are you referring to?
You know.
Who?
Maybe Larry King could say.
Person.
Thank you.
N person. N person.
Could you fucking knock it off with that shit?
He's a father to these kids, though, Anthony.
7 fucking mothers.
He knows their names, which is good news.
Does he?
And he seems like he's going to take care of them.
Jersey. This is Pennsylvania. And my son fucking Iowa. God, it's infuriating. I'm sorry. It's fucking infuriating.
Why is it infuriating? It doesn't affect you.
It does. This is the breakdown.
You got a great life.
This is one of the breakdowns of the fucking the social lattice of our country. It really is. I'm not apologetic. No. This is stupid. You can't raise fucking a family like this and expect them to be normal and not end up a burden. A burden!
8 kids with 7 women.
And 8 kids with 7. Oh, he had 1 with 2? Wow.
And there's a
2 with 1, excuse me?
And I would have to know the actual birthdays, but it looks like 4 women were pregnant at the same time.
Exactly. How many 3-year-olds were there? 4? 4 3-year-olds.
And 1 that I think turned 2. So.
This guy fucked and got pregnant 4 women in the same fucking year.
Well, you know, I want to calm you down. Let's play this again, and let's write down the ages, because now I'm confused.
How much do you think this guy makes a year? He has a big contract?
I don't know his contract at all. I have no idea.
Lucky
to
that
be
he could
honest
play a
with
sport because most of the time you get the same shit
Okay.
and they're not playing sports.
Wait,
they're slinging dope.
you. Charlie's got more info on Antonio. I remember hearing this as well. Charlie, this will help you out, Ant. Listen, Charlie.
Good morning. When they signed him, they had to front him like $500,000 so he could pay his child support.
Oh, I remember that. Right, I do remember that.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's this guy.
right. That's the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was busy in the club with all the women.
I'm in the club. There's who doesn't look at this and say that is a giant problem. This guy should be, and when somebody says something like a sports figure says something irreverent or stupid or whatever the fuck, they always talk about, well, hey, that's a role model. What are they doing? Watch out. The sports figures, they're saying something that the children are going to listen to. No one's calling this guy out on being an awful person, an awful role model, and perpetuating stereotypes and awful lifestyles.
He seems like he's doing the right thing as a father.
What? He did the wrong thing as a father by fucking 3 more women when one was pregnant. Holy mother of God.
And he's what? 26?
26.
He has more kids than anyone else in the NFL.
He has 8 kids, and he's 26 years old, Ant. What's wrong with that?
He makes $1 million a year?
Free agent
next year.
He better not get hurt.
Oh, brother.
If he gets hurt, then we're going to have to deal with his kids, right, Ant?
No, believe me, we still do. It's not him. This is indicative. It's just... I can't take this.
Why? You're not out there with the people.
I'm out there enough.
You have built a compound. You're safe.
I cannot
That's well armed.
stay there.
You don't have to deal with any of this.
I have to venture out every so often.
You barely venture out.
Onto the road. I'm like the road warrior. Every so often I have to hit the fucking streets.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's go over the ages again.
As soon as you leave and get home, you got to be that father figure. That husband.
See, he's saying you got to be that father figure.
Leave and go home? What, 7 homes?
That husband. He said you have to be a father figure.
Father figure.
And that husband. So that's good.
Doesn't he realize he's not a father figure?
Huh?
He's not. He can't be with 7 different places that he has to go to visit his kids.
Father figure. That husband.
Oh, what is that? What's wrong with your hair?
Yeah, Alonzo, who is 5. I have Karis, who is 3. I have my junior, which is 3. I have my daughter, who just turned 3 as of yesterday. I have another son named Tyler. He turns 3 in December. Another daughter that was born October 16th named London. Another daughter that was born named Leilani, who's 2 years old. And I have my newborn with my wife. Her name is Jersey.
All right, I got to figure it out. This is good news, Ant. You'll like this. He's got 1 5-year-old.
Yeah.
And then he took a little break. And he has 4 3-year-olds from 4 different women.
4 3-year-olds.
And then one of his kids was born October 16th. When was this? Is this a new clip? So what?
Yeah, maybe there's a new tally.
All right, so October 16th, what were we talking? 10 months, I guess. So he has a 10-month-old. Then he has a 2-year-old and a newborn.
A newborn with his wife. Wow.
Right.
You finally made the commitment, huh?
So that's not bad.
That is...
A newborn, a 10-month-old, a 2-year-old, 4 3-year-olds, and 1 5-year-old.
No one sees a problem with this. No one sees that there is a huge problem with this.
I just see comedy.
Why isn't anyone calling him out on being an awful role model? If you're gonna jump on a sports figure or an entertainer for doing or saying things that people would be like, well, if the children heard that, they look up to this guy. Why not call him out and say, this is a horrible example to set for the youth and of course the black youth that look up to this guy, a horrible example.
That is true. Like, if you do something stupid, like if you make a dumb public statement, or if you're caught drunk driving, say,
right,
and they'd say, well, this isn't illegal. Of course, it's not illegal, but it is still a bad
It's a horribly
Bad role model.
irresponsible move
Yep.
on the part of an adult. It's a horribly irresponsible way to live your life by fucking 3 more women and knocking them up. This guy's a fertile motherfucker.
He might have more kids, too, because he's been named in at least 5 paternity suits. So 8 might not be the final.
How do you not
average.
see the comedy in this?
Look. I see the comedy. Believe me, I see it. But I also see another thing.
I don't think this.
I see a
happened lot.
post on a website I frequent. That's what I see.
You can't post on the Drudge Report.
I know.
What's your screen name on that?
I don't have one. I would not dare register or have a screen name. I'm a coward. But I do look at it. I do check in.
They're cowards too, believe me.
Oh, I know.
None of them use their real names.
But not. You know what? They have to register to be on that site.
What's that mean?
In order to post, you have to actually register a name and an email address and stuff.
That's
Some
every
people don't-
website.
Some people don't really care on that site. They really just.
Every website you have to do that though.
Yeah?
You have a fake name and an email address that you make up with Gmail.
Yeah, but if you're just posting about a dopey radio show, I don't think you're going to get people looking into your IP address and finding out who you are. That website, I think maybe some people might be looking at
That's right.
you,
It's
but,
true.
you know.
Especially since we have a black president. And
Yes,
fair enough. Okay.
Yes. But I look at all websites.
He might have up to 5 more kids. So
Up to 5 more kids. I can't believe it. Why isn't he being called out? Would you come across looking racist if you called this guy out and said, look,
If you said it's inherent, maybe. If you came off,
there's
Which
a
I think he did
giant
say,
problem.
right? Of
I
course he
did.
did.
Yeah.
There's a huge problem with this, and this is something that Bill Cosby's addressed in the past. This is a problem in the community.
yeah, but what if one of
Bill
these?
Cosby was jamming his hand down someone's pants too.
I know.
love Bill Cosby,
Love
but
that
come on,
one.
Dr. Cos.
What if one of these kids grew up to be, the president of the United States? Would you still feel the same way?
God, I have 4 more years of being disappointed. Looking forward to the next presidential election.
Not if both candidates are black.
Is that going to happen?
Then you
Someday, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course
you
it will.
think?
What about does Hillary have any?
Wait, was that more info on? I'm sorry, Jimmy. Before we move on, has fathered? Is this the? Wait. All right. So Antonio has fathered at least 7 children with 6 women, living in 5 states, and has been named in at least 5 paternity suits in the past 2 years.
What he is an asshole though.
Yeah. So that's basically.
What a
that.
fucking idiot.
Holy shit.
What
Not
are you
only
doing
that-
that you don't pull out?
Yeah, I don't really
His
understand that
fucking
mentality
sperm
whatsoever.
is amazing.
The Jets had to give him $500,000 up front. Well, they agreed
Yeah.
to give him $500,000 up front. The contract that he signed in 2006 was for $12 million. So he's obviously ran through that money.
Oh.
If he needs cash up front.
Well,
now.
that's good. That's healthy for the economy. spending
Economy,
that
that's
money.
good.
Yeah, we all know that.
Sure.
Wait,
sure.
Spend is really good for everybody.
He needs money up front again.
No. This was in March.
When's his contract up?
His contract is up at the end of the year, but
got it.
NFL players don't start collecting until the first week of the season. So he wouldn't start collecting this year's contract until September, and he needed the money, 5-6
So
months
he,
ago.
Okay.
So he's kind of desperate for money.
Because he was at least $25,000 behind in child payments.
Unbelievable.
I don't understand the mentality because when I was growing up and when I was in my 20s, I was scared shitless that I'd get a girl
knocking
pregnant.
the chick up, man.
Of course.
Like out of my mind. I mean, we've all had as guys, the phone call. I'm late, and you would be out of your fucking mind.
The late call. Oh, is that frightening?
And obviously that it didn't bother him in his 20s. He didn't care.
No.
I can't wrap my head around that because I would have anxiety attacks and all. Like, oh my God, I might be a fucking father to this whore.
I've seen where
Poor
it's
kid.
the other way around in some communities. The other way around, where it's like you want to get the girls pregnant. You want to have as many kids as you can by fucking 22. So that way when you're gunned down in the street, they can fucking say, and he was a wonderful father to 5 children.
I don't understand the man. Like it's like in the Bronx. There's a book called Random Family, which is really good, and it's about she goes in the Bronx and she gets to know these Spanish people in the Bronx. It's like they're poor, but it's like the culture of having kids young is not frowned on. And it's really weird how, like, by the time you're 17, a lot of 16, you're pregnant. And it's,
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
everyone does it. It's just like that's the norm. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it.
And
It's like the less money you have, the more it should be frowned on to get knocked up early.
no, it's never the way. And then responsible people that realize that maybe it's not time, maybe they can't afford kids, maybe they can't raise them in the proper environment, they wait and don't have kids. And then, meanwhile, you know, on the government till, there's fucking 5, 6, 7 kids impoverished. That's what I love when you see people bitching about their poverty, and meanwhile they got 7 kids surrounding them. What are you doing? You're fucking you're making a burden on yourself and on society.
Society.
Sick of it. Sick of it.
Yeah.
Ant's reference material, New Jack City. Thanks, Pat from Moonachie. That's what yes, that's...
What was that?
Pat from Moonachie saying my reference material's New Jack City, the movie.
What, no, what's he mean?
Because I get my info from bad black movies from the 80s. Menace to Society.
Here we go. Let's go to Noel in Massachusetts. Noel,
Yeah.
what's up, brother?
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah.
You seem to think that bad fathers are usually black guys. I mean, you could talk shit about this guy being a bad father, but when you say that he's a black guy and that's why he's bad, that's kind of fucked up because your father was pretty shitty.
He was also black, sir.
You know what?
Yeah,
Let me...
Your father would scream at you, call you a little faggot, make you cry. He'd throw the spaghetti on the wall. He couldn't even feed you sometimes. So shitty fathers come from everywhere.
I agree.
father was
I agree with that. But let me tell you something. My parents were married, and after 3 kids, they stopped having kids. And they all of
Anthony,
my brothers and my brother and sister are from the same mother, and
because you're white. Because you're white.
Ooh.
no, you don't see a problem with this, and you don't see that. You don't see that it's more of a.
With the guy, but hold on, Anthony.
I'm not talking about good fathers or bad fathers here. I'm talking about a man that's fathering children from fucking 7 different mothers.
He's getting pussy. He's getting pussy.
That isn't getting pussy, asshole. That's knocking up women. It's knocking up women, and it's a problem in the black community.
He has the money. He has the money, Anthony. Obviously, he made it into the NFL.
See, you don't see anything wrong with this. You don't see anything wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it, but when you say, "Oh, this," he's black, you're making it obvious. Like, oh yeah, he's black. That's why.
Yeah. And I think fathering children from multiple mothers is a problem. It's a problem. It doesn't raise children in a healthy environment.
You fucked. You're just lucky they didn't get pregnant. Otherwise, you'd have
Shut
to
up, asshole. What do you think? I'm burying my dick and coming in every chick I fucking sleep with? Stop it.
Come
Stop
on, man.
it.
You used to fuck fat bitches. Stop it.
I don't fuck fat bitches. I've never fucked a fat bitch aside from your fucking cunt mother. Maybe your cunt mother was a fat bitch when I slipped it up her fucking asshole and let my hot load loose in her fucking asshole. Your fat mother. Your fat fucking mother. That's who I fucked. The only fat bitch I fucked was your mother. Your fucking ugly fat cunt mother. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, Burden. Shut up, Burden.
It's not even 7 a.m.
Go fuck yourself. I fuck your fat ass mother, that fucking cunt. Your mother's a cunt and she's fat. I fucking, she swallowed my load. She swallowed it!
All right, Anthony, all right. I love you.
All right, take it easy, man.
I remember when this show was just fun.
It just gets so childish. It fucked your mother. It's very funny.
Christ almighty.
Let's say hi to Ryan in Atlanta. Ryan.
Hey, love you, love the show.
Thank you.
Why does it always gotta go to a white-black thing, though? Then again, how much do you want to bet that even though this guy's making $12 million, he still has every one of his kids on welfare?
I don't know. See, I didn't say that. All I'm saying is this is a deeper problem than just this guy and these women and these children. It's a problem that has been talked about before. I'm not the first one to bring this up. Believe me, there's a problem. There's a problem with absentee fathers and a problem with multiple pregnancies from multiple women. And I'm not saying it's only a black problem, but it's another instance of a disproportionate number. And no one's addressing the issue except maybe Bill Cosby and me.
Wow, you're in good company.
I know.
Later, shit dicks.
Why do you get the women pregnant, pull out cum in her asshole, or use a rubber?
Make her suck it like a pudding pop.
Pudding pop.
Put your asshole on her mouth, make her licky like a pudding pop.
Rudy is pregnant by a man with another child from another woman.
Put a little hat over half of her face and make her suck it like the guy from the commercial. I sound like Ted.
Ted Cosby.
Ted Cosby.
Do you get strange women pregnant? I certainly don't. Camille.
Let's go to Buffalo. Brian has something to add here. Brian.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Willis McGahee, when he was in Buffalo, I think he had like 9 or 10 paternity suits before he went to the Baltimore Ravens. And so he had like 10 or 12 women pregnant when he was in Buffalo.
Wow.
And he was only there for like 2 years.
I'll say it again. I bring it back to the simple point. As a man, I don't understand that mentality.
No.
You know, yeah, sure. I mean, condoms aren't fun, but I mean, you can't do what these guys are doing and take so many fucking chances.
You want children. That's what they
these guys just want fucking children all over the country.
Right. A lot of these guys want to get women pregnant, want to spread their seed, I guess, as many women as they can, knock them up. They're not regretful about it. It's not a problem. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. They're like, wow, another fucking kid. This is great.
I don't get it. Because like, I've banged chicks, but it's like pull out and like fuck or come in there. What are you doing?
Do something.
Like, how could you get that many? Because the guy who said, he's just getting pussy. But I haven't fucked that many women in different states and come in all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, what do you, like, when you're about to blow, just pull it out.
Yeah.
Well, you're decreasing the odds.
Well, did you guys read about, like, it was 3 weeks ago in the paper in Miami where the guy wanted to teach his son how to box, so he put on boxing gloves, and he went 15 minutes with his son, but his son was only 2. And his son ended up being brain dead, and obviously he's dead now.
Jesus.
And the guy was 23, but he wanted to teach him how to box. And
What a great story for 6:45 in the morning. Thanks.
Cute story.
Really nice. Really brings the comedy back to the show.
Cute story. Somebody was this on line 6? The guy says I don't know what I'm talking about.
Shit.
G and
sorry.
G and DC. G.
Yeah,
Hi, G. What's up?
yeah, Anthony.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's the women. It's not the men. I mean, think about like the dude mom you was coming in. He's right. If you were fucking them, if they want to get pregnant, they're gonna get pregnant.
No, they're not holding your dick inside them.
I think you're not being honest with that. Like the other caller was saying, I think you come to a lot of bitches too. They just and if they did get pregnant, they probably had an abortion because they had more goals. It's the women who that's what they do. I guess they're losers and they just a baby kind of like sets their life up. That's the problem.
What do they grab his fucking ass with their legs and fucking hold him inside while he blows a load?
Especially if he's an athlete. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm telling you some good shit. They have this shit on the internet that tells you when you ovulating. So some of them bitches, they know exactly when they ovulate. And they can if your dick hard and the bitch give you some pussy, you
Wasn't ovulate one of his kids?
Oh.
Was that one of his kids' names?
That might be the 10-month-old.
Was that the 10-month-old?
Sure. Gee, you're basically saying there's not a lot of black girls at the abortion clinic.
Exactly. I'm saying.
Man, when I was growing up, a lot of white girls were having abortions.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Exactly. They take a precaution. The white girls on birth control more and all that. All
birth
that
control.
factors into it. You got the radio show. Look into that. I'm telling you, when I heard that dude say that, I'm like, right on. I've been saying that for years. Yeah, you sitting up there like you all high married. Like you said, you would have had a bunch of, if you was fucking black bitches in the black community, you would have a bunch of kids too. And you know it. And if all y'all sit up there laughing, if you think about it.
No, I wouldn't be. But I wouldn't be.
Your boy just said that
we all got that phone call and all that shit, and all of y'all sitting there agreeing. So, like, come on, man, be real about it.
After the second 3-year-old, don't you think he'd be like, maybe I shouldn't?
Right, but I'm okay. Yeah, I agree with you there. I'm just saying, but what I'm saying is, if it was white chicks, it wouldn't even be that second 3-year-old because they would have had an abort. First of all, they would have been on birth control most likely because they're going to college, they got shit to do. But the other
that's what
bitches, you see what I'm saying? You know, look into it. I mean, like,
Well, I'm saying there's a problem.
But,
I'm
gee,
saying that's a problem.
All I would add, I like your phone call, but all I would add is the fact that then the black guy should know that this is the mentality of the black woman. So they should be protecting themselves a little bit, no?
When they're young, they don't know that. Sometimes it takes a long time for them to figure that out. And then look into the shit. I've been saying it for years. Look at that, the Ray Caruth dude. I mean, you know, look what he did. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of that shit going on.
Yeah.
And they didn't keep any kind of statistics, is what I'm telling you. A lot of mothers that come up missing, like the mom, you know what I'm saying, it's because of that.
The women maybe want to get knocked up, but any broke woman wants to get knocked up, especially by a guy who makes a lot of money.
Exactly.
But how is the guy, and look, I hate condoms, but when you have that kind of money, how are you not wearing bags, or how are you not pulling out? I mean, I understand once in a while you're going to knock a chick up. It happened. It's like it's an accident. But fucking 6 different women, you're blowing every load inside.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know what? I could.
And you talking about that's an exception to the. I don't think it's that many with 7, but I mean, I think it's a lot with 2.
You know what? I could.
It's 6 women.
The country, even white guys, they got like 2 mothers of children. You know. I could sort of relate. I gotta jump in. I could sort of relate.
You had a big cock.
I had 3 speeding tickets in 3 different states within a month.
Oh, okay.
And after I got the first one, I'm like, you know what? I better fucking slow down.
Slow down.
And this is like a true story. When we were living in Boston, I had a speeding ticket in New York, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts all at the same fucking time.
You didn't just keep driving into ditches. You started avoiding them. That was the smart thing.
But after the first, I'm like, I can't get another speeding ticket. I got another 2 after that.
Yeah.
So maybe you can't help yourself, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I mean, we all know that pussy is a thing. You were talking about the dentists who, when they when a chick land on the table and they see that pussy, they do crazy shit. You know, that pussy do amazing things.
Oh, yeah, it does. It talks to you, man. It pulls you in.
You make jokes about them women all the time.
Well, but regardless of the guy or the woman, I'm talking about just in the community. There seems to be a problem with absentee fathers.
Why don't you help the
and
community?
multiple pregnancies with multiple women.
Do your job to help the community.
I'm speaking out right now.
We need better schools so there's not a desperation in the ghetto.
Nothing to do with schools or desperation. It's fucking
there's
just
a
knock it off.
in the ghetto.
It's knock it off.
You can't just that's not a good platform.
Off.
You can't just go to the ghetto and say knock it off.
Yes, you can.
Through a bullhorn.
Because anybody with any sense would know what knock it off means.
No, I'm gonna tell you this. Check this out. The government, if some of them chicks, think about it. The ball players, if them chicks, if you know, you got a McDonald's dude that was like hideous, and the chicks fucked him and whatever, and he's a loser or whatever, crackhead. Do you think she's gonna have that baby? If the government said they're not giving her any money, they set this shit up a long time ago. And if you look at it, I'm telling you some good shit. Sometimes their mothers on it, their mother's mothers on it, their mother's mothers on it, all that kind of shit. And so the chick don't know any better, and she's lazy. And so, like, you know, like the baby is the answer.
The thing is, but sir, why are the guys not... I get everything you're saying, but the bottom line is, look, I've gotten pussy. I know how wonderful it feels. But how are you not pulling out and shooting it on the stomach? How do you not do that?
Well, I mean,
I don't get that because I was scared.
Everyone
shitless.
knows that you're going to knock a girl up if you come at her. Everyone knows that. This guy's not a dumb guy. He's an athlete.
And it was put in the back of my head. You knock up a girl at an early age, it would basically ruin your life.
Yeah, thanks.
Ruin your life.
Right, but
so that prevented me from doing just that. I was scared. I was out of my mind scared about that.
Exactly. Why not just get your dick sucked?
But you know what?
Please. We all know that doesn't happen.
And you watch, what is it called? 17 and Pregnant, 16 and Pregnant, whatever it's called. Yeah. That's all white broads.
Oh, I know.
So it is. What show is that? What was that? MTV?
It's happened with the white broads too.
Of course, they only show white broads.
Yeah.
And then you can look at that and happen to white. I mean, like again, loser white broad that's not going to do anything for themselves. That's really not going anywhere. They don't have any plans to go to college. Those are the ones that's going to do. Those are the ones going to have it.
Well, believe me, I know there's plenty of white trash out there doing the same thing. I'm just talking about disproportionate. disproportionate numbers.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, you got to admit, the white people have a better opportunity. Come on, you got to admit.
True.
Or opportunity for
kinda
what?
set up.
To
They
become
kinda set up.
president? Oh, that's right.
Yeah. If you want to, I mean, you're being funny, but yeah, that too. But I'm saying, what I'm talking about, Dan Kurt, if your whole family went to college, you expect to go to college. If you had a little boy, he might be a DJ. You see what I'm saying? If you were a basketball player, if you're a little boy, you might be a basketball player. You know, you kind of like, you know.
Are you implying, sir, that Jaden Smith is only doing well as an actor because of Will Smith being his father? Are you implying that he hasn't paid his dues at age 12 and is already doing fucking...
No kidding.
Yeah.
Make them argument. Make them argument.
Yeah, exactly.
But y'all know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If y'all want, like I say, y'all want to be honest, go ahead and think about all the bitches that you fuck. Just like when you go get a age test. Like Chris Rock said, you think about all the questionable bitches you've been with. I mean, y'all motherfuckers gonna be honest about fucking. I mean, all the way around, like the gays. That's you know, all that age shit. You know, motherfuckers be lying about that.
But,
You know,
dude,
and
I'm a pervert. I've fucked a lot of different girls, and I've been very, very crazy at points in my life. But
Yeah.
I always kind of knew about pulling out, just for financial reasons. It was like, I don't want to have to pay some...
The doctor says pulling out don't work.
It does.
Well, it's not a guarantee.
It's not a guarantee, but it helps.
Yeah, you get some leakage before
And
you
it
pull
all
out.
it all depends
Some
on
seepage.
It all depends on how long before you that moment of truth, right when you pull out.
Yeah.
You want it to be really good.
Don't go for that extra pump.
No, don't go for the extra fucking.
Don't go for that extra
Don't
pump.
bury it deep right before you're pulling.
It drastically reduces the odds if you pull out.
Yeah.
I think if she's ovulating, and you got the doctor, if she's ovulating, it don't take, like I said, it has more to do with if it's that day. I think, chances are you're not going to hit that day.
All right, look. You convinced me. It's not a problem in the black community. There's not a bunch of women that have children from multiple fathers and fathers that have children from multiple mothers. There's not children being raised by grandmothers and all that shit in a disproportionate number in the black community. You're right. I'm wrong. Everyone.
He didn't say any of that. He was explaining why it's happening.
He's saying it's the women. I don't care if it's the men or the women. What, women aren't the women aren't black? The men aren't black? It's a problem. I'm just saying a problem in the black community.
Earlier you were making all your jokes directed towards the man. That's all I'm saying.
No, I was saying it's a problem in the black community.
It is.
And the guy, it's the guy's job at the point of fucking to not come inside the girl.
That's right, and I'm sure he got to that point. Certain of them, they got all them sevens and all that. I mean, that is ridiculous. But I'm talking about 2 and 3. I'm saying that 2, and sometimes they might feel like, oh, shit, my life's ruined anyway.
So I might as well have more kids.
All right, gee, thank you. It's a good phone call. How many kids you have, by the way?
2.
And how old are you?
37.
See, it's not every black guy.
I didn't say every. Don't
Give him time.
Don't put words in my mouth.
You used the word and heard it.
No. There's a problem.
All right, G, thank you.
I said disproportionate number. Of
This
course, there's
this
people
next
that are
phone call
responsible.
will calm you down and make you a little happier.
All right.
Tony in Cleveland. Tony.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Tony.
Hey, there's a guy that played for the Cavs and also played for the Celtics. His name was Sean Kemp. I know you've heard of him, Opie.
Sure.
I think he played for the
Seattle too,
Supersonics
right? Yeah.
right? I think he played for Seattle as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he come in one day or no?
Sean Kemp.
No, that was Chris. I'm sorry, but who came in? The basketball player. With Chris.
Michigan guy. Fuck, I forgot his name.
He was here to.
Weber.
What?
Yes.
Chris Weber.
You're right.
Weber.
Thank you, sir.
Jesus Christ. Yes, of course. Yeah, Sean Kemp had 7.
He had more than that.
I think his official stats 7 kids by 6 women.
6 women.
Is
Wow.
the official.
He ended up flat broke, and every one of his kids are now on the government's dime. Just like what Cromartie's going to end up, because if he got, I mean, he's already broke. His career, you look at the average corner in the NFL, he's got maybe 2 to 3 years left. And then after that, what does he give a shit? We're all going to end up supporting him anyways.
Yeah, it's not like he's going to be playing in the NFL for the next 18 years to get all of these kids through high school.
Oh.
You know, and then to blame the woman for him blowing loads is like blaming a rape victim for not keeping her leg tightened up when the guy jumped her.
That argument. I didn't buy that whole argument with it's the women's fault. I don't get it.
I've had plenty of chicks when I was, single going, hey, just go ahead, pop a load in me. It's good. It's like, no, it's not good. I'll just leave it on your belly. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Yeah, it's, of course you want to do it. Feels great.
All right.
But you need a little responsibility there.
Thank you, sir. Let's go to Bill in New Hampshire. Everyone reacting. Bill.
Hey, yeah, 100%.
Hello, Bill.
People being responsible and everything, they're called white people. That's what it is. The white people are the responsible ones.
Well, there's plenty of white trash, too. Believe me. I've seen enough of that. But I do think there's a disproportionate number.
Absolutely. And like the other caller there, the guy down in D.C. that was calling, he was trying to rationalize everything, blaming the women, blaming the government for giving them money. If we don't give them money, they're going to riot in the streets.
Jesus.
They're going to go bonkers and burn their own neighborhood down. They don't even go to somebody else's neighborhood. They burn their own down.
Do I sound like this?
Yeah, well, this is one of your guys.
Do I sound like this sometimes?
This is one of the guys that's part of your cult.
Maybe I have to...
Let's say hi to Dave in Virginia. Dave.
I was a football player back in the 80s at University of Texas for 4 years. I'm a white guy, and the black guys used to give me shit for 4 years. You must be shooting blanks. You must be shooting blanks. Why you ain't got no kids? Why you ain't got no kids? Definitely a cultural thing.
And you were 20, 21, whatever, right?
Yeah, there's something cultural there. I don't know what it is.
All right, brother. Let's go to Ron in Illinois. Ron.
Hey, fellas. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Hi, Ron.
I agree with Anthony wholeheartedly. That phone call that you guys had just by G pissed me off. I am so sick and tired of the African Americans talking about how me, the white guys, got so many extra fucking advantages. I work 16 fucking hours a day. Everything that my family has, I fucking work for it. It's not because the government's giving it to me. It's not because my fucking skin is white. Enough of concentrating on the N-word and start concentrating on the fucking community. My wife's a school teacher, and the shit she comes home with on a daily basis is mind-blowing. It's literally a game to find out if there's actually an African-American family in the school that has a fucking married family. They're all single. The kids running the neighborhoods, our community in which we lived in the last 20 years, we've actually had to build on to our fucking juvenile hall and our jail system as the population of the African Americans have increased in our freaking area of the state. It's insane. No one's addressing the issue.
Yeah.
I think Anthony's calling.
Well, you can't, or you're labeled a racist if you even address the issue. No one wants to talk about it. No one wants to see it, even though it's right in front of your face. So we just sit there, and the problem continues.
That's great. So have a good day, folks. Thanks.
All right. Wow, the phones are just...
My God.
Talk about race, the phones fucking go crazy.
I know. The phones...
You know why? Because you're not allowed to talk about it at work. You're not allowed to have honest discussions about
No,
it.
you can't. I mean, this is obviously an honest, open forum wherever anybody wants to say whatever the fuck they want. Go ahead.
You have this talk in an office, and everybody will act like they don't understand that there's a difference between black and white. Even better or worse. But no, it's exactly... no. You just can't tell the truth.
It's not just a skin color thing. People think like, oh, wow, it's color of the skin makes such a big difference. Like, no, color of the skin makes no difference. It's the culture. It's the difference in how we look at things based on, whatever, based on people having to go through a lot of hardship and bullshit years ago. And I don't understand it. I don't understand where the lack of responsibility comes from. I just don't get it.
Well, for the women, let's just say for the women, how do you not keep such a big cock inside you?
Jesus.
No, I'm not trying to say anything. But I'm saying, like, when you have like something probably that big and thick inside your body, how do you let it out?
You just don't want it pulling out?
I don't mean to come off sounding weird, but like if you're laying back and just say there's a big cock inside you, and you feel it swelling and ready to unleash. How do you open your legs and say, take that
take that out?
Of me? You got to take the cum.
Of course. Take fat throbbing.
Yeah, I'm not. Again, I don't want to, sound like I'm being too homoerotic here, but I'm saying, like, who among us could push such a big, beautiful cock out of them?
Oh my God.
I doubt you could. I know I couldn't. I'm just saying, if I was a woman,
help me. No.
I don't know. Who is
Why's
this?
my picture up?
Evan? Evan, New Hampshire, I think. This will be... We're going to try to start moving on. Yes.
Jimmy's got me all worked up.
No
Jesus.
shit.
Hey, if you want a prime example of what's going on, just watch the first 15 minutes of the movie Idiocracy. The one with Terry Crews, president.
Yeah.
What?
Idiocracy.
I hear...
Yeah, movies.
What's that movie about? I don't know. I hear about that movie from time to time. What's the movie about?
What is it? Guys that are...
A guy gets kind of frozen, like cryogenically frozen, and wakes up like, I don't know, 100 or 500 years in the future.
And,
like,
in the future.
And everything has just kind of regressed. Like, everyone has just become completely retarded, but somehow managed to function some kind of society.
But it's a society of just morons.
Retards.
Yeah.
That's where we're headed now.
Watch, don't use the R word, Danny.
Oh, I know. I'm very insensitive.
Jennifer Aniston got in trouble for using the R word.
You know what? Why don't we do that after the break?
Yeah, we should.
This R word, N word, F word is just ridiculous. C word has been added.
M word.
What?
Midget.
Oh, that's right.
M word. They don't like midget.
M word.
Is that it, though? Are those the biggies?
What if you have an NM?
Well, you're better off having an R.
An NMR.
Too bad you're not an F. You could have just stuck it in an A. Saved yourself a lot of trouble. Letters are fun.
I want to attack the media on this one, though.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
I don't.
When you say the N word or whatever, you're telling everyone what you mean.
Everyone knows what you mean,
and you're giving that word way more power.
Yeah.
N person.
If we all just said all these words, it wouldn't be as powerful. Is that too basic of thinking right there?
It's a diversion. Like when the NAACP, I think it was after Michael Richards had his meltdown.
What?
Look at that. Construction workers vowing not to work on Ground Zero Mosque.
That's obvious.
But that was brought up on this very program yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very obvious. Who the fuck would?
Yeah.
They're also going to have a... they're going to use a non-union workforce, I'm thinking.
Oh, the giant rats can be out there.
It will be out, and it will be an ugly scene.
Yes.
I hope it's an ugly scene.
But it will get ugly.
There's
down
enough
there.
fucking Teamsters and guys like that have friends and family who are terribly affected by this. And we'll talk about it, I guess, after, but just the wife of this imam saying, when will Muslims be looked at as mainstream Americans? Okay, that's a good question. How about when you start thinking like mainstream Americans and realize how shitty this is?
Yes.
You want to be seen as mainstream Americans? Say, you know what? We have the right to do it, but 9/11 hurt us too. We don't want to make anybody's wounds worse. We're going to move a few blocks away. We'd like to invite you all down. How about that?
Yeah.
Why am I yelling? I'm sorry.
Open
eating
yourself
eggs.
up a little bit.
Shouldn't yell.
A little transparency. But no. We're building it here. Why can't we be accepted?
We won't back down.
Yeah,
Really? Good. Don't. Hope no one builds a fucking thing. That's what I hope.
Oh, they'll get it built.
I know.
They'll find some...
They'll find some scab labor.
Oh, my God.
Scab labor. The big rat will be out there. There'll be a bunch of rats.
Yeah.
Blow up rats. People with fucking baseball bats.
Yeah, I think it might go...
be old school.
I think it might go old school.
Old school
You hope
union
so, yeah.
stuff.
I think it might go old school. It's not going to just
I want to
be-
go back to Norma Ray.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be just a calm gray rat.
No.
Blown up.
We need the Teamsters on this one.
I think they're going to go old school. Go to that website. There's a website called Athletes with Illegitimate Kids, I guess. And they have 3 categories. The heavyweights, the middleweights, and the lightweights, whatever.
The heavyweights are the ones that have really fucked things up.
Yeah, just to finish our discussion from earlier.
Uh-huh.
Wow, I'm surprised about that one. Jesus.
Which one?
Holyfield. He's one of the heavyweights.
Holyfield. Oh,
9 illegitimate kids.
Holyfield has 9. Wow, really?
Shit. Wow.
We talked about Sean Kemp. Willie Anderson, who used to play for the Spurs, has 9.
How many, could I just ask, how many of those guys are white?
I don't know.
1, 2,
Look at who they
3,
play for.
4, 5 out of the 7.
5 out of the 7.
Yep. Are white.
Are you sure?
No. They're all black.
Are they?
Unfortunately, I have to admit that.
I want to know,
you,
are
yes.
they? I have no idea.
Yes.
I'm just asking.
Maybe Jason. Jason seems like a what? Nope. Nope. Oh, boy. Travis Henry, which we should have mentioned. Yes, a lot of people talk about Travis Henry. I think he had 9 kids with 9 women.
See,
he's on the
Ray Lewis
heavyweight
Splash.
list of this website.
Charles Rogers might be white. NFL draft bust.
No one sees this as a problem.
He's not. Not only is he not white, he's very
He was
black.
very, yeah, okay.
Vlad Guerrero.
Danny just keeps putting. Danny just keeps putting the names in the search engine and looking up images. And
Greg Miner's not. I know.
all right, let's see.
No.
We're Googling him, not white.
I knew Greg Miner would be white.
Well,
Chad Johnson. Come on.
Chad, come on, Johnson. That's not. That's
No, see, that's
that could be.
That boy, not white.
No, that's you know who Chad Johnson is, don't you?
Yeah, Shannon Sharp is
That
obviously
was a
not.
joke.
All right,
Mike
that-
Bibby, that's a white guy.
No, it is.
That's-
It's a black guy. It's Henry Bibby's son, who was one of the Knicks.
Bibby's a dumb name.
It's horrible.
It's a stupid.
Although it
name.
looks like Henry might have married a white woman. Although Henry Bibby was a bit of a light-skinned black himself.
yeah.
That's some old knowledge from my loving the Knicks days.
Maybe-
Gary Sheffield, I can tell you that. He's a black guy. Played with the Yankees.
Yeah, we know that one. Hey, but go to the number one. And I did not know this. Good old Calvin Murphy.
Calvin Murphy.
Calvin Murphy was very short and played in the NBA. Played with the Cavaliers. Played with a bunch of other teams. But I think he mostly played for the Cavaliers as far as his career went, I believe.
Damn.
Wait, the Rockets too?
Damn.
How many years with the Cavaliers? Doesn't matter.
old school.
That's going to matter for 5 people.
A lot of
out
kids.
there.
Look at this.
But how many kids does he have?
14.
14.
By 9 women.
14 kids, 9 women.
Calvin put it deep.
Wow, he sunk it.
Jesus, he never came without hitting the spine. What a fuck. What did he fucking... He had a tube from his cock into the uterus. A fucking womb connecting kit. Oh, womb buster Calvin.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh, this is a very good question coming in. Mikey in Wisconsin as we move on. Mike?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Welcome aboard, Mike.
Hey, how are they going to feel if they get the mosque or the nest, or whatever they want to call it, built before Ground Zero?
Oh, well, that...
What's it gonna-
If the mosque stays in that area, and I still think that we're just yelling and screaming over nothing, I think this thing will be moved.
Oh.
Too many people have come out against it. Even Democrats have broken ranks with stupid Obama.
I really believe some deal will be made, and it'll be worth their while to move the mosque. But if that's not the case, it'll absolutely be built before Ground Zero.
Yep.
Yeah, what's it gonna look like? The world's largest 7-Eleven?
What's that, sir?
What's it gonna
We
look like?
heard you.
Thank God.
Yeah, you got me, goddammit.
God damn, is that great every time?
Hey, Brandon's on the line. Brandon.
Well,
Hello?
there he is.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you got for the show?
Hey, yeah, I was going to tell y'all to check out Antonio Cromartie from the Jets. I was watching the Hard Knocks last night. Man, this guy was just rattling kids off left and right that he's got. It was hard for him to
What?
even name him.
Who is this guy?
He's a cornerback for the Jets.
No, I haven't heard of him before.
Harold Carmichael? He played with the Eagles.
No, Antonio Cromartie.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm a Jets fan. I know a little bit about him. Cornerback, sure. So what's the problem with him?
Does he have 2 kids?
Oh, he's got a ton of kids. Like I said, I was watching him name them off, and oh man.
How many?
Really? What? Can we get that? Maybe we could get that audio
Yeah, that would be a
of
good
him
clip
naming
to
them off.
have.
What was some of the names? Do you remember?
Oh man, I really couldn't remember some of them. I know his new kid's name is Jersey.
They're all adults.
What?
Are they all adults?
What's that?
Are they all adults?
Yeah, how old are the kids?
Oh, they're all pretty young. I know about 4 of them were 3 years old.
What?
No.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Watch the clip from Hard Knocks. I think it was the first episode.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if we have time to play that clip today, but that's
That would be perfect for this subject we're talking
yeah,
about.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah, man. I got in the truck heading to work, and like I said, I just saw it yesterday. I figured y'all would like to hear that.
Yeah, I think we would like to hear that,
Yeah,
sir.
wouldn't we?
Absolutely.
Wouldn't we? Like to? It might kick off a discussion.
All right, Brandon, thank you for
All right,
that.
guys,
for
appreciate
that.
it.
Thanks.
We'll
Listen-
find that clip. Thank
Listen to
you.
the replay later.
All right.
You'll love it.
Yeah, so you can hear yourself, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
sounding like a
all right,
complete-
Brandon, thank you.
How many vacations is this asshole president going to go on?
I know that got me today too.
Another one.
Another 10-day vacation. He was just in the Gulf vacationing, and now he's in Maine or wherever he goes vacationing.
And his fucking wife was just away for $375,000. What the fuck?
This guy takes more vacations than anyone.
Jesus.
Than any. with so much shit going on.
Look,
whatever.
man,
It's annoying.
Whatever.
I just thought they
Have
would have killed
vacation.
Bush for that and fine, but
They
fuck
did.
him, man.
They used to give Bush a lot of shit for
So
his
who
vacation.
took more vacation days?
I don't know.
Obama.
Obama?
Obama's absolutely taken more vacation than any friggin' president I've heard of. It's crazy.
I doubt it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I doubt that. I think they take about the same amount of days.
I don't know.
Bush took at least the last 2 years off.
Yeah, he went on vacation somewhere.
Exactly, Chip.